In this 5-step process to designing for mobile, I want to point out some of the aspects or steps that are so critical and tell you why they're so critical and explain a little bit about how they work. The first step, assess, is, requirements, your internal priorities, your business objectives. And the last step, so that's for step 1. The last step, step 5, should be familiar as well. It's sketch. So we'll also add sketch, review, refine, and have that sort of iteration. But it's what happens in steps 2, 3, and 4 that are really, really critical and make the difference in a mobile UX design that outperforms and differentiates and creates a very, very deep bond with a user in a way that what we call user adoption. So step 2, understand user needs. And that means understand their context of use, problems they're trying to solve, their tasks, their goals, all the things that make up personas and that make up journey maps. Once you do that very crucial user research step, it's step 3 where you define your emotional and your value proposition and your emotional value. So emotional value is what users get from the app, so that you essentially support their tasks, you support their goals, you support a social aspect of their experience, you help them by giving them features and functionality that they find useful. Maybe you surprise them pleasantly, delight them, understand their cultural needs, understand their safety needs. Whatever it might be, you define that value proposition, but also emotional value, that chance to connect with the user in such a way that they feel at home with your app or mobile content. So that's step 3. Step 4 is where you take what you've learned from user needs and from defining your value proposition and your emotional value, and you then create a UX strategy that's like a blueprint for when you get to sketching in the next step. So a differentiated UX strategy is something that makes your app special and connects with your users in a special way. And you can't just generate this internally. Like a lot of product folks have the pressure in their jobs, product managers, to differentiate. And they typically rely on market research, focus groups, surveys, that kind of thing. That's market research. And so what we're talking about is if you get into the behavior of your users, if you really dig into their contextual experience and what surrounds it and what they do as they go through their day and their lives and how they live it, if you get into that, then you can understand their needs, define their value proposition and their emotional value in a way that helps you differentiate. So it might be how you approach the design, what features you drop or that you add. In other words, the priorities and the good decision making, that's what all of UX is about. It's about good design decision making. And this 5-step process, this is based on a very powerful and proven approach that I've taken in my work over the years. And this is basically the way to do it.